Hi, I'm Myra, and I've been really interested in this BuzzClip.
Hi, I'm Chelsea, Myra's friend, and I found out about this BuzzClip exactly an hour ago, and I'm in love with it. I think that my head and eyes will be very happy not to be attacked by branches.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And I think also we have a friend who is in Edmonton, but he paddles with us, and he's deaf in his right ear, and I've seen people guiding him and walking him into things, and sometimes he gets a pretty hard wallop. He's a big, tall guy, and I think if he has one of these that will alert him if he's coming up close to something, whether he's being guided or on his own, would be extremely helpful. And I know it'll be helpful for me too. Also, it'll be great if you're standing in line, like in the bank or in Tim Hortons, and once you're behind somebody, you can sort of follow them quite easily. It'd be great.
Yeah, I think it'll be really good too, just from the standpoint of sometimes you're so busy using your cane you forget about the upper body until it's kind of too late and you run into something. So to know that you kind of got that safety blanket there, even with signs I find are really hard sometimes because the sign juts out, so your cane goes right underneath and there's no way to detect it, but there's something at head level.
Now, once when I was still using a cane, I was crossing Avenue Road downtown, a big crossing, and the light had turned green. I was following the traffic. What I didn't know was that there was gridlock, and my cane went underneath something which turned out to be a big truck, and I walked right into it because my cane didn't pick it up. My cane was down below, and it was like a tractor trailer that had got caught in the pedestrian crossing area. Really gave me a scare. If I had something like this, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Like the size, hope that you'll have different colors that we can match up with our clothing.
Exactly. I think it's really important for us with technology to have things that aren't ostentatious and showy. Like, we don't want to look any more awkward or whatever than, obviously the cane does detect, indicate we're visually impaired, but we don't need necessarily big pieces of bulky equipment, so something that just kind of blends in is, I think, really important.
I would like to try multiple units. I'd like to try one on each side, and I'd also like to try one at the back, set at probably the 2-meter distance, so I know if somebody's coming up behind me. That would be really helpful. Certainly at night too, because I'm out a lot at night with my dog, and she's such a friendly pup. She doesn't really care if anybody's on our tail.
I think that's a really good point. I didn't even think of that. Again, with the cane, sometimes, like with a bench, depending on how you approach it, your cane might go right under the bench and then you end up walking into it because the bench is actually at knee level. So to get something for that lower protection where the cane might miss would be perfect.